Hello everyone, welcome back to my craft room. I'm Whitney Lucas with Crafty Thoughts and Whatnots, and today we are going to do a cute little wreath inspired by a specific character you'll see in a moment. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I was going to do winter themed with greens, but apparently I have chosen what looks to be Easter and spring, but hey man, it's on its way, so let's just go with it because I'm using everything I already had. I pulled out my old Michaels tulips from a couple years ago, and then I also just went to Michael's actually tonight and I got more, but that was different colors I didn't have, so that was allowed. Anyways, so what we need is just a bundle of flowers. Pick whatever makes you happy. Roll a ribbon for a bow, a couple pieces of scrap styrofoam, a roll of twine, or you could use nautic rope from Dollar Tree, or sisal rope or whatever, just some sort of twine. And then you're going to need 2 of these floral rings, 6-inch, and then a 12-inch. So I got 1 12 and 2 6s. This says floral and craft ring. I've had these for a long time, and I know that they still sell them, and I've had them for a very, 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 very long time. Let me see if I can get that in there for you. Okay, that one's not working. Let's do the smaller one. There you go. Ta-da! That's what they look like. 2 6-inch, 1 12-inch, and tell me if you guys... This one's going to be pretty easy here. Check that out. What does that look like? A certain little song comes to mind. It's just a mouse. We're going to do a mouse-inspired springy wreath type thing. It's just something cute to go on your door or somewhere to put up, make you happy in the interim. Valentine's is coming, so you could actually do this in pinks and reds and put hearts and all kinds of stuff. You guys know this looks familiar. You could put this in there. Whatever makes you happy. Right now I'm using these supplies, and let's just clear this off and let's get to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take off my labels. And I'm not going to paint them. I'm not going to try to take off these little things here. It's pointless. This was obviously used for another project. See all the staple holes I have in it. I'm not going to get rid of any of that stuff because that's not important, because we are going to cover it with twine. But what I want to do is I'm going to mark out where I'm going to place these on here, because I'm not going to cover the whole thing with twine. I'm going to make twine up until a certain point. And what I want to do is I want to make sure I have one of these holes at the top, because I might use it to thread through some wire as a hanger. If not, then it'll just be a hook or a nail type situation. But I want to give myself that option now while I'm thinking of it. So I'm just kind of separating them far enough apart to where it looks like our classic design we're looking for. And I'm going to draw on here like so. And then I'm going to kind of go like here like this. Just kind of guesstimate how far on these sides I need to go, because I am going to cover them before I put them on there together. So you can see that's where we're going to put these. So there's going to be some styrofoam up here. Maybe in the middle. Again, we're going to wire that probably beforehand. Or basically these are going to go like so. Actually, let's do like that. Let's see how that works out. And this is a little bit thicker than this one, but nobody's mad. I don't care. So this is the idea. Styrofoam's going to kind of go like this. We're going to put all the flowers on it and a little bow over here, and that's how it will be. So these will be on the back side of it. But while I'm looking at it here, I only want to cover from here and here with twine, and then all this larger negative space here with twine. Okay, so let's get started on the real exciting part. I'm only going to cover one of these on camera, guys. I'm not going to have you guys literally sit here and watch me twist and twirl and twist and twirl and twist and twirl, because that would probably literally drive anybody insane, don't you think? I do. Anyway, so whatever you choose to use, whether it's Dollar Tree goodies or yarn or other types of goodies, like whatever you choose to wrap it in, whether you choose yarn or string or jute twine, rope, nautical rope from Dollar Tree would be good. It'd be bigger and thicker. Remember, just to make sure, now see, I've already started a little bit too far. Make sure that you have something small enough to fit through the 6-inch. Otherwise, you're gonna be cutting a lot, and I don't like to do that. I'm of the it's easier just to leave it as one continuous piece kind of person. I don't like to have to cut strands and constantly feed them in, because that would, I mean, that would probably drive me insane. So, just going to start rolling this in here. And this might be a little tedious depending on the type, because I chose a somewhat thinner cord. Sorry if I'm off camera, guys. There we go. I chose a somewhat thinner cord here. So I'm just going to keep twisting and twiling and then holding it next to the one I'm doing. So grab a drink, turn on some music, turn on a TV show, and then mindlessly twist and twirl your goodies around and cover the whole thing. Again, you could always use yarn. You could always use a plethora of all kinds of goodies. Now, this is a sisal cord or twine or something. Hold on. And I don't know if I have enough, honestly, guys. I think I have... Oh, geez, I pulled out the middle. I hate that. It's like when I used to crochet. I still crochet, but you pull out the middle and you don't mean to. Or vice versa. I always wanted to pull from the middle when I used to crochet. That's going to bother me. That's going to bother me. Anyways, this is a twisted sisal twine. I got this at Lowe's or Home Depot. But twisted sisal twine, 40 kilograms, 10 pounds, 525 feet, 160 meters. Doesn't say the diameter, just twisted sisal. Whatever. All right. I have a feeling I'm going to probably use most of it on these two, or on this project, but I wanted the lighter color. Also, the cord that people use to like wrap cat scratchers on, that's also some sort of sisal rope-ish stuff too. That stuff's really cool. It's also a lot thicker, so you probably won't be having the same issues I'm having. I don't know how neat I'm going to keep it either now, because of literally how much effort this is taking. So I'll probably speed this along and then just keep wrapping, just keep wrapping. different myself. Come on. All right. Patience, Whitney. Patience. Okay, hold on, guys. Patience, patience. Okay. I'm going to give it a little haircut because you see it's a little kind of crazy and wild there. And then I've never used that whole fire method. Also be very careful not to cut the actual rope because that would suck because I did not. I didn't use glue as I was, you know, twisting it on there. So just be a little careful. All right, so now I'm going to do that to this one and around this whole portion of this one. All right, guys, I'll be right back after I get them all wrapped up and we'll put it together. All right, guys, so everything's wrapped up. Now what happened was I got my two 6-inch or ears wrapped up fully how I want them. Give them a little bit of a haircut so they're not too fuzzy. But then when I got to my 12-inch girl here, you can kind of see a little bit of a color difference. I kind of got chicken because I thought I was going to run out. I don't have any more of this one. So I just grabbed, and I started here, and I went down to, there's these little dots. I went down to the third dot, and I stopped. I went on this side, same thing, and this is the back, sorry. The same thing, I stopped here at the dot. And then I went and I grabbed this cream twine. Now, this is a twine I got on clearance at Michael's after... I want to say it was after fall. I got it for like $1 or something. I can't even remember how much this cost, but I got it for super cheap at clearance. So I had some cream colored twine. So again, you can kind of see a subtle color difference, which I don't mind, but I also made sure I could try to make it as even as possible. So it just looked a little different down there at the bottom. And I kind of like how it looks anyways. And then again, gave it a little twisty, pretty little twisty colory, words, Whitney. Haircut so that all the sisal is kind of as, you know, less as fuzzy. I'm too chicken to actually go out and put fire on it because I'm afraid it's going to catch fire, and all of that twisting literally drove me insane. So we're not going to do that. In any event, we are going to attach our ears now. So I'm going to use a combination of wood glue and hot glue. Just because I believe this is some sort of wood glue. We'll see how it goes. So that's just how we're going to do this one. Okay, and then I'm also going to put a zip tie around it. Okay, so I'm going to grab my wood glue. Where did my wood glue go? Here it is. Oh, this is just a regular wood glue. I got this at Lowe's. Type Bond 2. Premium wood glue. And I am just going to place... just like that, just blah 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 like that, and then I'm gonna put that over it. I don't know about mixing it, guys. I don't really care. I mean, I know there's people that freak out when you mix E6000 and you mix what is it, E6000 and hot glue and this, that, and the other, and people freak out over everything. So what else? I did it. That's what happens. Now I'm gonna zip tie it. Ouch. stuck. See what I got? Stuck my finger right in that hot glue right there. And then I'm going to stick a zip tie under here on this side. Okay, push them over on this side, see how we're doing. I don't really want that showing right there in the middle of the ear, so I'm gonna try to work it. If I break it, I'll just put another one on there. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. Okay, so same thing with this one. I kind of want it up on the piece here because I'm gonna put styrofoam and the flowers will cover it. So let's start over and pay a little bit more attention, Whitney. I'm not going to take it off just yet because I might need to keep it. There we go. So now that's in the center. I wanted it here more toward that side, not the other side. Okay. For this one, I'm just going to take my pliers and cut it off. I didn't want it showing at the top. That little thing there would probably drive me insane. We're going to put styrofoam here so we can actually use this little nubby part with the sharp end to help us keep our styrofoam on there. By the way, guys, nubby sharp end, that's a technical building term, just FYI. FYI, guys, that means for your info, just so you know. I'm nothing if not self-entertained. A little bit longer, but we'll see how it goes. So that is our pretty girl. We're doing our girl mouse, by the way, because we're going to put a really pretty little bow up there by her ear. We're not going to do the boy mouse, we're doing the girl mouse. Okay, so there's that. What do you guys think? Yes, yes, yes. Looking good, eh? All right, so now, where's my little, these are my little remnant pieces of styrofoam I had left over. I can still attach some stuff. Well, that was easy. See, it literally was that easy. Let me see here. I just glue them like this. Now, see, my question would be with flowers and such. You know, some of these, I'll give you here we go. Like some of these guys here, to get them to lay the way I want them to lay, we're going to need to, like, I could glue them down, but I don't think over time they'll stay. Could put them under this, but again, I don't think they'll stay. So I know this is kind of thin. Otherwise, I could just put one block here, and then hopefully it'll cover all this over here. But I kind of want to just put... Okay, this is what I'm going to do. First, I need to go get my wire, because I didn't grab my coated wire. 1 second. Here's my twine color coated floral wire. I got this at Michael's many years ago. What I want to do with it is we're gonna make a loop with it. And let's see, now this is the front. So I'm twisting that way. That might be too big of a circle. Hold on one second, guys. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, that's too big of a circle. 1 second. Alright, so the whole thing doesn't really work because the wire is too big. But again, that's not end of the world type stuff. So I'm just wrapping it around here. I did like a little pretzel type thing there. This isn't really working out, guys. Okay, I'm scratching this. Blah, blah, blah. You guys put in the comments if you want to help each other out with the thing. I've kind of lost my patience on that. It's one of those nights. Sorry, guys. Anyhow, this is going to be one of those ones where you can't put it on a wreath hook. That's all. You're just going to have to put it on a hook or a nail on the wall and love it normally like you would any other thing. So, what I need to do is I'm probably going to put another piece of styrofoam here in the middle. And again, I want to use pieces I already have so that I'm not, you know, chopping up anything new. So I'm going to put that there. So we're going to literally just pop these guys right on. With styrofoam. Hold that one down. Let me get that one ready. Okay, that one already was ready to go through that piece. So let's do like this. Listen to that sizzle. Okay. And this one will just go right here in the middle, just like so. Can you tell my glue gun's just a little hot? Just a little hot. Not too much. Alright, so then we got our styrofoam here. I'm going to cut that off right there because that is a little sharp poking out. I don't want to get an outsy. Alright, so now what we can do is I'm just going to grab some pieces of greenery that I know and florals that I've had from past projects. Like this is a really, really old Michael's, what are these, lilacs here? Those are really old. I had 2 left. They make me happy, so we will put them in here, okay? This came off of something, somewhere, at some point, at some time in life. I definitely want to get rid of the, I say get rid of, because I went to my stash and said, what do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of these little daisies I've had from Hobby Lobby for years and years, eons, basically. And I didn't quite have anything, and this spoke to me. That's why I was going to do winter greens, and it's now turned into Easter purples and creams. So I'm just picking a length right now, and I'm putting a bunch of kind of stuff together here on the table. Save your stems, guys, save your stems. Those come in handy for lots of goodies. And those are definitely good, substantial, thicker stems. So remember, I'm leaving these long for now. Don't worry, because they're not going to stick that far out. But I definitely want those in. This little dollar bundle I got a long time ago. Actually, I got it for 71 cents. $1.50 bundle. This is also all Michaels. I think I have Michaels and Hobby Lobby stuff here, guys, from eons ago. And again, a lot of times, you know, it doesn't matter. I know there's some people out there that absolutely have to know where you got it from, what store it was. But you know what? A lot of times, guys, you're not going to be able to go get the same stuff. I don't know how many videos I watch. And you can say, oh, you know, that's really cool. But you just have to try to apply it. Now, this was really, this is a, I don't honestly know what this came from, but this is one of the purple roses. This was just in my stash. So it's purple. It's going in there. Here's another green leaf. That's going in there. This was a bouquet thing, and I want to say I got it at Hobby Lobby. I believe I did get this at Hobby Lobby. I can't remember. It's Hobby Lobby or Michaels, guys. One or the other. This is Michaels, definitely, from a while back. I just like how frosty they are. So, well, these are really old. This is my old Michaels tulips from years ago. Another Michaels purchase, greenery. Just grab stuff and start throwing it in and putting it together. See what makes you happy. I'm going to start out with some greenery pieces. Ones that I know I want to put in. And let's just start by putting this one right here towards this part here, so it kind of comes down. And then same thing with this one on the other side. I don't have my glue skillet plugged in. I don't know what I was thinking. I might have to take a break and come back, guys, just to get my glue skillet going, just because this might be just a little bit crazy sitting here waiting for all this to, you know, to do every single thing with my glue gun like back in the day. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. I will be back in 1 second. I'm going to turn on my glue skillet over here because I wasn't thinking properly, and I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright guys, glue skillet is now up and running. It took a minute, but we got it working. So now, I'm just going to, excuse me, I'm just going to cut these at a diagonal, get them a little bit sharper. My goal is to try to not use any of my steel picks, but we'll see how that goes. So now I'm going to dip them in and place these guys right in on the places I think they should go. So let's work with a base of greenery first. Instead of base of greenery, and the first thing I do is grab a purple daisy. Yeah. I'm working with a full bag of marbles here, guys. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Just kind of cutting off stems really short because of how thin I have things on these three guys here. So I'm just going to kind of also put them in at diagonals, you know. I thought I would cover this with moss, but I have enough greenery here that I shouldn't have to really cover anything with moss. So just cutting things off, and I'm leaving the stems really short here, and if you'll see, I'm going to put glue on them, and then I'm going to put them in at a good diagonal, you know, going sideways. That one didn't really go that deep, so let's go like that. Yeah. So let's just see how much of these we're using each. And I'm going to go with 4 off of this cute little greenery bush from Michael's from last year. Let's do 4 of these guys, because this is the brightest green that I have. I mean, I have more greenery, obviously. I just didn't want to bring it over here. I want to keep this simple, because I will grab stuff. Y'all know I will. I will grab way too much, is what I will do. And then also, don't worry about the back, because we're going to be covering things. We're going to put a bow on this too, but we're going to be covering the back with flowers. Not flowers, sorry. Jeez, words. You guys know the excuse me, leaves. We're going to be covering the back with leaves, you know, the greenery from other projects, from past projects, old projects, things like that. This is going to add a little bit of green onto the ends, and then it's kind of frosty, so I'm kind of liking how it looks. And I'm cutting each one into 3 picks, so it has its own little, I guess we'll call it a presence. It has its own little presence. And these glue strings will be the end of me someday. Someone I had watched recently had said that if you don't want glue strings, to put your glue sticks in the freezer. But I'm like, number one, I will never have enough room in my freezer to put as many glue sticks in there as I actually have and or will use and or sort of kind of own. So that's kind of never going to happen. And also, it's weird to me. Because as soon as it gets heated up, it's going to... Ooh, just stuck my finger in that. Do you see that, guys? I mean, I'm telling you guys, lately it's been just having an off day, off time, off crafting. It wasn't really that hot either. I think it just kind of startled me more than anything. Because trust me, tonight actually, right when I was turning on my glue skillet, I decided to grab it. And it's cleaned up pretty well there, but I had a nice little piece of black charred finger there. Because my very smart, very educated safety self decided to grab it like this and pull it towards me instead of grab the handle and move it towards me. Wow, Whitney. Yeah, I'm telling you. Don't leave me alone with your children. Just saying. I don't even trust myself right now. So, anybody else having just a weird time? It's just things are just happening. It's just weird. Things are just going weird. You know, is that a way to adequately describe things right now? Just weird. Would that work? Can I use that term? Why don't I just stick this through? See? Alright, come on. I just stuck it through the entire piece of styrofoam out the other end. That's what I did. Alright, let's get the glue off. And let's get crafting here, Whitney. Come on. So guys, how you all doing? If you've made it this far, thank you for spending your time and your crafting time and your whatever night it is for you or day with me in my chaos. Appreciate it. Okay, so now I got these guys here, and I just have a really small tip on this, so I'm having a problem actually reaching my glue thing. Here, let's just use this. This has already got glue in it. Put that there. And I'm going to just try to fill things in right now, guys. Because of how awkward it is, the layout with the styrofoam, I'm going to just pop things in of fill in spots. And I have a feeling what's going to happen is you're not even going to be able to see the ears when I'm done if I keep doing this. So hopefully I haven't completely messed this up. I'm having one of those times, guys, where it's like everything I make, I feel like I'm overdoing it. But in the end, when I'm done, I'm probably going to be like, yes, I love this. It's so cute. But can we save me? Can you save me from myself? Not sure. Also might be one of those things where it would probably be better if you just cut the flowers off and glue them directly to the thing. We'll see. I might end up still doing that and ripping this all apart, guys. I don't know. Again, can you save me from myself? Can you save me from the disaster I'm about to make? I think what it is these daisies are sticking up too far. So let's pull them all out. I'm cutting them off super short now. See how short I'm going to cut them? Let's see how bad. Let's see what this does to everything. Got that one lone purple rose. I'm going to stick right there in the middle. What's concerning me is that it's coming off so easily. Technically, it's all still a little warm, too, so maybe it's because nothing's really cured yet. I've literally just kind of chopped it up and then didn't really let anything sit in anywhere for any amount of time. Okay, that seems to be better. Flatter. You can still see the ears, sort of, kind of. I mean, yeah, I cut them super short. See that? So this is glue gun territory. And I want to place it right here like that. I mean, you can still see the ears. You still see the ears a little bit. Let me pick it up real quick. I just want to make sure. What else do I got? Got these white tulips I wanted to put in there. Let's just cut these off super short also. Dip them in. So I'm just taking the really long stems, sticking them, pushing them all the way up, and I'm not even really leaving an inch. That's about as much as I'm leaving on the edge of that. I think it's because the styrofoam is too small. Let's just see. I'll use this one really basically to cover up the top. We got a nice bow I'm going to put here, right by the ear. Okay, so let me add a couple things of tulips, and I think that's it. I'll put the bow in, and then I think I'll be done messing with it. What do you think, guys? I hope it looks okay. I hope you can still tell there's mouse ears back there. Otherwise, Whitney has done it again. So cute. Oh. You just have one of those days, guys, where you're like, really, what am I doing? But then when you get into doing it, you just still love doing it so much. You don't want to stop. But then it's you just question, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? It's just one of them days. Okay, so let's see if we can make a bow and put the bow right here. Let's see what happens. I think I'll take the twine here. Now this ribbon is not wired. Let me just take a strip of this here. So this already dovetailed, but we're not using that, which is a shame too, because mostly I would dovetail it. So let's take a piece like this and see if that's too big. It's not. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. All right, now this is almost 18 inches. So put a dab of glue here in the middle. Glue that to itself. Put another little line of glue there. Dab that there. Glue that to itself. Pick that up and get that off there. Now my little charred piece of finger here seems to be it's not acting like a burn, so I think I'll be alright. What do you guys think? You think I'll be okay? That's my idea. I honestly probably make it a little bit more center. I'm going to use a floral pick and put it in the styrofoam is what I'm going to end up doing. Use a floral pick and stick it right down in here like this. No, see, I'm looking too far away from myself, but I think that's going to get you guys out of shot. Okay, it needs to go more on top like that, so I will have to put some more, I don't know, filler back here. But I am still going to use a floral pick. I thought I had some out here. I do not. I'm going to tie twine around it here in the middle. See if this makes it look cute. It makes it look uneven, so we're going to scratch that. Alright, it was decent enough. Okay, this is a floral pen. It's just a little U-shaped piece of metal that you can find in any floral area. In most places. So I wrapped this little piece around the middle and put my floral pen right in that glue there so it sticks up like this. If you guys can kind of see, it's sticking up straight. I know that the camera angle sucks. Sorry about that. Wow, today is just struggle brush day, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, just getting glue on all my fingers, all my fingernails. Oh, and it didn't stick. Okay. Rough video, I know. Sorry, guys. Let's try this again. There we go. Sort of worked this time. It's part of the, the cons of working with non-wired ribbon. But I got it to work, if you see right there. Just kind of put it down and then glued those pieces through the middle of it. And what I'm going to do is it's not even sticking in here because it's not thick enough. Some, please. Calgon, okay, Calgon. And it's coming undone. Okay, I pulled it out. There's some more filler I can put back here. Alright, so I'm going to grab some of these things off of here. This is another used thing that I had, or I have had for ages and ages and ages, let's put it that way. Okay. I'm hoping this is good enough. Pulled it off. Pull the things right off of it. Okay, whatever. Let's make this straight. I'm just putting these little purple guys in here for height. Really? Come on, please. Just be nice. Alright, I'm gluing this bow directly to the styrofoam underneath it and calling it a day, because this is one of those things where I'm just not able to work with this, and I'm on that struggle bus. So we're going into emergency, whatever. As I say, emergency flight, but we are not on we're on a bus, we're not on an airplane. So I put the glue on it, I'm holding it for a second, or probably like 6 minutes the way my glue is going tonight. I'm telling you guys, I've had camera issues, I've had Wi-Fi issues, I had skillet issues, I had burned my finger on my skillet issues, I had glue gun issues, I've had all issues. And it's just not my day, but it's okay. We will live and we will craft another day. But I do want to get this finished because I haven't put a video out in a while. And this is part of the reason why. I feel like something's telling me I shouldn't be making videos. Alright. Hopefully you can see the bow there. I mean, it looks like it's sideways now. Oh, it is because I'm... And it just came off. I mean, I'm telling you guys, what is going on with my glue? What is happening? Like, what did I do, man? I'm retroactively being punished for something. I don't know what it is. I have to call my mom. You know, did I do something in the 5th grade on this day? No, Whitney, why? I don't know. What are you saying? Exactly, Mom. Please tell me what's going on. Why is this turning out so horribly? I really like this cute, like, linen-y, lacy ribbon with it. It's so cute. But I need it to stay together and stop getting glue all over my fingernails. That works too. Got some tulips there in the middle. Oh, you can't tell it's a bow. I don't know, guys. You guys tell me what you think. This is one of those ones where it's just like, you know, I don't know what's going on today. Let me try to fix this real quick. I'm just going to put some glue on that part. What I did was I took the stem and I bent it at an L like that. So I'm putting it on the back of the styrofoam. And so it's bending down back over the bow here. And it looked better the first time. Now I can't get it to look right. It's one of those days, guys. One of those days where you just need to stop what you're doing and come back to it later. But I've already been doing this for... Honestly, this is already day 2. I had so many issues yesterday, and then I'm having the same issues today. Had to get a router. All that good stuff. It's one of those things where they say, if it can and will go wrong today, it will. That is what is happening to me. So I just pulled some greenery off even though I said I was done. So I mean, at least it's good to know that I still have the same bad habits. Those aren't going anywhere. I'm going to put some greenery right here in the middle. I'm gluing it to, I don't know what, it'll probably fall out later. because apparently my glue's not sticking to anything but, you know, my fingers. It's kind of laying it on top of themselves, and then I might end up putting just a big glob of glue down in there anyways. So you can barely see that bow now, but it's in there. So I feel like I've still won that battle. And just throw some glue down in there like that. So there we go, guys. I'm not even sure if you can see it that well. So what we'll do is we'll do the normal thing here at the end. I will go take some pictures with the studio lights out in the garage, and hopefully it doesn't completely fall apart when I go out there to do that. Garage door opener. Oh, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I really am okay. I'm just one of them days. So again, you can kind of still see the ears, but not really, because I can't not be extra when it comes to putting in florals, apparently. At least you can always depend on me taking that, right? And look, that just, like, why am I touching stuff? See, look, it just came completely apart. Make it stop today, guys. Make it stop. Hold on, gotta fix it. So, I know in the past you guys have said, we like to see your videos of you making mistakes. So how's this one going? You guys like this one? Because this wasn't just me. This was the universe against me. Today was my day. Yesterday and today, obviously, honestly. This is one of those things where I'm just going to grab a new one from here, put it on there, cut it off. So I cut that lilac in half, so it's not so big. Put that there like that. There we go. So that is helping that one out. And I can possibly even just plop this one right in here somehow. Yeah, I can. Alright, so let's put a big old glob of glue on the end of that. Push it right down in there, right in the middle of that, like that. Okay, now I'm done touching it. Sort of. We'll see what happens. I still have to walk to the garage and take a picture without, you know, doing what I'm doing right now and messing with it and zhuzhing it, changing its entire workflow. But there we go, guys. There's our little, oh, whatever I'm gonna say it, Minnie Mouse, Disney-inspired. I guess you could say this is going to run and possibly kind of run into Easter, but I'd still leave this up spring all the way up into summer. I mean, any Disney fan would love it, especially if you're a Disney fan and also a lover of purple. But again, you got your mouse ear inspired wreath. Came out really cute, I think. Regardless of the struggle bus, guys, this still is a fun project. It's just one of those things where almost every piece of equipment I own decided to hate me today. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Give me a like, a bell, a comment, all that good stuff. If you click the bell, you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And then, of course, every little thing that you do helps my channel get noticed, which also helps me get suggested and helps me get views, which in turn helps my channel out so that I can continue doing this. I am thinking of opening up a little coffee thing. It's KOFI for donations, because things are starting to change for the new year for me, and we're going to need all the little help we can get. But more on that later. Just keep up on Instagram mainly. That's about where I'm at for now. That could change too. Who knows what happens tomorrow, but in any event, we will have this cute little mouse ear wreath on our door that makes us smile. Alright guys, so you'll have pictures coming just now when I'm done with my jibber jabber. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you made it this far, I appreciate all of you. If you're new here, thank you so much. You're guys who have been my tried and true supporters. You're always here. I appreciate you more than you'll know. You guys are so awesome all the time. So thank you so much, you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, you guys take care and happy crafting. Bye-bye.